Rebecca Walser joins us right now, pretty smart and sassy in her own right, the Walser Wealth Management CEO. She's been very closely following this drama on Capitol Hill. Rebecca, I mean, you didn't build any of your market estimates based, I know, on how things are going in Washington. But if a deal is struck, what strikes me as weird now about Wall Street is it likes all this federal spending, right? What's happened?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll take stimulus anytime we can get federal stimulus. That doesn't mean that we like the tax bill that will eventually come, Neil. But the market loves the stimulus for now, for sure.
So let's talk about if we get it. It's rich and it keeps the unemployment benefits going. Good for a lot of folks who need that, even though there might be a trajectory down from the $600 a week to eventually $400 to whatever they agree to. How will Wall Street, you think, digest that? How do you think it's going to help the economy? Keep in mind, $1 trillion of prior committed aid is yet to be spent.
Yeah, I think that the market is already somewhat pricing this in, Neil. We saw that the unemployment number today was less than expected at 1.2. We still have some really good ISM data, and we've got some revised ADP numbers from June that show actual job creation.
You're talking about the jobless claims data that came out, and
yes,
separately
yes.
The mixed reads we're getting on supply management numbers. Go ahead.
Right. So we have good indicators that the growth and the expansion is back on track somewhat. And plus the market this week, this rally and last week's tech earnings of big four companies on Thursday last week was incredible. So the market is really feeling, I think, good these last couple of days. But we definitely need, if there's going to be this political back and forth volleyball on, well, the Democrats want 600 and the Republicans don't want more than 200, we're going to have to potentially see some executive action. And President Trump does have some wide latitude here as long as a federal disaster has been declared under 26 U.S.C. 7580A. So to give you a little legal law quote there, that's the actual statute that gives him the authority to temporarily suspend payroll taxes. And then we'd have to look at other places for where he could reroute money potentially.
But in other words, he can do it.
He has the ability to do the payroll tax under 26 U.S.C. 7580A, and we know that the Supreme Court, President Trump, Neil, this year has already moved around money from other places to build his border wall. Congress sued, and the Supreme Court refused to give it or to issue an injunction. So they are not showing us, the U.S. Supreme Court is not showing us right now that they're really interested in stopping this president from using funds from other potential sources for what he wants to spend money on. And so I think that Congress will definitely object, but so far the Supreme Court has left certain things to Trump. And remember, your powers as a president are always expansive during war and during federal disasters, and this certainly qualifies as the latter.
All right, Rebecca, thank you very, very much. Meanwhile, we are